So look,
I'm learning.
some of you people have asked us about this during our live. So make sure you tune in every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time because we go live. And sometimes your questions and or super chats become topics of conversation.
Boom.
So we appreciate...
Come on, y'all can't stay focused.
Hey, why he got the ad-lib like that?
Boom. Because Westside Gun. Boom.
Why you put a twang in it, bro? Why you put a twang in the boom? It's about boom, 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 boom. Like, what is you doing?
This is the NFL's version.
You got a little 22.
Westside Peace Shooter. That little shit out of here.
Dead in hip hop conversation. The Super Bowl halftime show, which featured Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, and last but not least, Mary J. Blige. We are Dead in Hip Hop, so anything hip hop, we have to talk about it. And the Super Bowl halftime show was obviously littered with hip hop icons, okay? Including 50 Cent, that was not originally advertised as being part of this. I watched it. I enjoyed it. I only know one person's commentary about how they felt about it on this panel right now. And I think that person's crazy. But all of y'all might feel the same damn way. So I might have to call all of y'all crazy.
Who's crazy? You know.
Yeah.
I know Ken. I know
We
how
talked
Ken
about
feels.
it on Dead in Sports.
Yes, I know how Ken feels.
Oh.
I don't know how the rest of y'all feel.
Okay,
He
well,
said
Ken
it
go
was mid as
first.
fuck.
Huh?
But he said it was mid as fuck.
Ken?
Ken?
Oh,
the room is yours.
I just called it a minstrel show.
Why you feel it was a minstrel show?
Chappelle show.
It was like where I was at. I was watching my surroundings, and everybody was like, "Man, this shit go hard." Everybody was happy, enjoying the songs and stuff like that. I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I was like, "Oh shit, it's a distraction they need to get y'all off all the other shit. Put some goddamn music in front of some hippity hoppers and some Mary and some R&B, and that's it." Jay-Z came out there and just sold everything. Sold the movement.
What movement?
Everybody said,
All the hard work Colin Kaepernick did, and profited off the shit. The social justice movement, Mike.
You think that he was distracting people from the social justice movement by putting
50 Cent, Dr. Dre, Mary J. Blige, Snoop,
Kendrick, and Eminem.
Kendrick, and Eminem.
See, this is why shit can't be.
But see, but Ken, what about this? But what about the subliminals? Like still DRE, like still not fucking with the police, and then Kendrick's like, and we hate the po-pos. You think that you think that was just like,
yeah. White people good with that.
Bullshit, they were hot.
yeah.
White folks on Twitter, white Twitter, Witter.
Damn, they
No,
got white
Twitter
Twitter.
was
Wait, hold on.
pissed.
They got a white Twitter?
Witter.
Really?
You ain't allowed on there.
It must be somewhere.
They let me in sometimes.
upset about that.
Bruh, are you serious? Snoop Dogg crip walked on national
He's crip walking on national television.
and that's a minstrel show to distract from the social justice movement?
Yeah, I think it
or
worked.
can we just have a little bit of fun for 5 minutes?
See, and that's it. That's it right there.
5 minutes.
That's it right there,
That's
Ken?
it right there, B.
So what should he have done?
That's it right there, B.
So it should have been what? Public Enemy and Dead Prez.
Hey, they would have been about that shit.
But technically they were too. With
Why?
those two
Because they said a
particular
popo
songs.
line and a
Absolutely.
Don't watch the NFL. Then why are you complaining about these guys doing a minstrel show?
because I have to.
That's the one time I'm glad Ken don't wear masks in the studio.
His face was priceless, wasn't it?
Yo,
That was the classic Ken expression.
It
The classic Ken expression. That shit was great.
It's a con game, man. What y'all think about the show, though?
Trying to get the heat up. Hey, you know
It
what?
is a con game.
Yo, you know
It's
what's
a
so
con
funny?
game. I'm trying to, well, because we promised we weren't gonna go long.
I mean, I expect
But
the Ken
it
stands,
is
though.
a fucking con game, and it's working.
Because I know
So
you always
everybody happy
been,
with
you
Jay-Z.
always been iffy with the Jay-Z situation, so I kind of expect that.
Oh,
yeah.
people like, man, Jay-Z came through. Look at Jay-Z. Look at him.
I feel you on
He
that.
came through. Jay-Z came through.
And in your mind, it's like all it
outta
all
here.
it takes is his music to get.
All it
to
takes,
get money.
all it takes is a little music. Hey,
I
all
feel
it takes is
on
a little
that.
music, man. The electric slide and shit like that. There was this one story that I saw. This is the whole Black Lives Matter thing that's going on. It's a hot mess because these motherfuckers stealing money. But there was this one guy. He was doing a grassroots march for something that went down in Cali, and one of the organizers of the Black Lives Matter had a online protest where they were saying that they were going to do an electric slide or something like that at the same time he was doing the goddamn march. It's a hot goddamn mess. So, yes, you put some music out, black folks come through like fucking, like Jay-Z was the guy there, and this shit was like the Pied Piper.
What you mean black people come through?
Just
You were already there.
The
That's
Pied
what's fucked up
Piper.
about you saying this.
The
You were
Pied
already
fucking
there.
Piper.
But you were already there, Ken. Like,
Where am I?
like,
Where am
You
I
talking
at?
about black people came through like the Pied Piper? You were
Yeah,
already
with the
there.
music.
So they didn't even need the music for you to
With
stick
the
around.
music. With
I
the
can see if you were
music.
protesting this shit already. I would feel
Oh,
you. But you were already watching.
That's already done. I did that. We already talked about that.
But you still actively watch.
But we already talked about.
I
that whole
know,
reason.
but what I'm
yes,
saying is,
yes,
if
but I'm
you-
talking about.
if you
We already
still
talked about the
actively
protest.
watch-
We've already talked about the year of protest, and I actively did what I didn't watch, and then the whole thing about me actively watching. Yes, we already
Right,
had
but
the
you're
discussion.
criticizing black people for coming through to an area that you were happily already in.
I didn't say happily though.
See, let me pause the conversation here because when Ken told me how he felt, all of y'all's reaction was my reaction, and I just shut the fuck up because I'm like, all right, Ken, I'm gonna let you have this one because the way I felt about the Super Bowl performance was I was entertained. I was entertained by some iconic hip hop members. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, was he nice? There was no questions about everybody that was brought out. Dr. Dre and Snoop did their fucking thing. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that it happened in LA was just the cherry on top. And the fact that they even brought out 50 in the way that they did, I'm like, oh shit, that 50 hanging upside down like that.
That shit was dope.
That was dope. And even the concept, right? Because I was like, okay, how the fuck are y'all gonna fit all of these artists at the 50-yard
I was
line?
thinking that too, yeah.
So I'm sitting there and I'm seeing them set up and shit. I'm like, okay, what the fuck they doing? Then when they set up like little boxes and shit, it was dope. Like it fit all of the artists. My only complaint about the performance was I felt we didn't get enough Kendrick.
Kendrick did what? All right, and what else?
He did like a bonus joint. Like he had like a little extra verse or something like that he threw in there.
All right, he did.
I thought so. I thought Kendrick
can-
was actually pretty lengthy. Like I thought his performance was pretty good. Like yeah.
I didn't say it was bad. I
I'm
enjoyed
sorry,
it.
not
I
good
just
and
wanted
bad, but
good
I'm just
and
saying
lengthy,
I think it was like the time was pretty equal.
Yeah, it definitely felt equal to me too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I guess I'm not saying that it wasn't equal across the board outside of Dre and Snoop. I'm just saying I wanted more Kendrick.
Yeah, I think
because Kendrick is the more right now artist out of everybody that was on that stage.
Yeah, take your ass to a concert, bro.
That's cool. Hey, look, man, I'm just letting the people know what
Dre
FIFA
put all his
24/7
hard
would have
work in.
liked.
Here he go.
But it was good.
let's not forget about.
And I didn't call it no menstrual show.
That's true.
Let's not forget
Bro.
about the Anderson .Paak feature. That was cool.
Yes,
Yeah,
that was dope
Playing them
too.
drums, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You
half
can't
the time,
see
who
me.
you be?
You can't see me, but
I'm
I'll.
playing drums for
That was hard. That was dope.
the only white man there. A whole fucking sea of black people. And I didn't even know Jay-Z even did this shit until after. I don't even care about that. It was just fun, man. That doesn't change my opinion on the NFL. I watched it on YouTube.
Yeah, I saw it on Reddit.
Where did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it on Reddit.
Oh, I was at my in-laws. They just happened to have it.
Oh, that's fucked up. See, they just
They just happen to have it on.
He was like, it wasn't me, it was this motherfucker.
I ain't even playing on my television. Right. That shit wasn't playing in my household.
Get my Nielsen ratings on.
Nah, it was fun, man. I had a good time watching that shit. That was a good, solid 15 minutes of smiles. They all sounded great.
I mean, it was definitely a dope look for hip hop. That's how I looked at it as. I was just like, damn, like out of all the years when I was watching NFL, when I used to watch the Super Bowl and stuff, all these, you know, rock artists, all these different artists, and it's like I would have never, if you'd have told me in '96 that Snoop, Dre, and all them was gonna be performing at halftime, I'd be like, you fucking lying. So I think just to see how far hip hop has come and how it's just such big on the global stage, I think that's kind of dope to see. But
I got a question.
Yeah. What up?
Did you ever think hip hop would take it this far?
You're stupid. He was serious when he said that
This man.
shit, too. So serious when he said that shit. Asshole.
This man.
Did you know?
If you'd asked me that in the 90s, I would have been like, nah, you kidding me? Because before, if they threw a hip hop in there, they you know, they had like a rock band or something, and they just snip in a little, throw in a little, get a little bit of crumbs.
A
but
little feature or something.
yeah. But the fact that like literally hip hop was on full display that night, that was pretty cool to see. That was pretty dope to see.
Is it necessary
This wasn't necessary.
for hip hop to be on full display like that, as if we don't already get the shine?
I would say yeah. I mean, I think in general sometimes people still kind of look at hip hop as a what's the word I'm looking for? I can't even think of the word I'm looking
They don't
for.
take the genre serious.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I feel like people still kind of somewhat shit on hip hop, even though we know hip hop is like literally one of the biggest genres in the world now. But
The
I don't-
biggest. It is the biggest.
yeah.
The biggest.
So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I still feel like it's a sort of disdain taste towards hip hop for some reason.
Because of my take on the NFL right now, like I don't know if I felt like it was necessary. I know I think we're perfectly fine without the influence of the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But with that being said, like I don't think I enjoyed it as much as y'all. It just felt.
It was
Yeah.
fine. I looked at it like, oh damn, that's fucking dope. Hip hop is on the, but I wasn't like in that motherfucker cheering like, oh shit, Eminem or Kendrick.
I
Like,
definitely wasn't like
Yeah.
that. And it wasn't like, and I went in with expectations of just kind of, to enjoy it. I know we picking on Ken, but I just didn't enjoy it like that. It was okay. It was all right.
so it was kind of like bittersweet for you.
I won't even say bittersweet. It was just okay. Like, cause I already was over the fact that it's for the NFL. I got over that. All right, cool.
Right.
We'll just watch it for the entertainment value. So I was past that. I'm talking about just straight performance wise. I was just like,
Right, performance
So
wise,
what
you
made it
seemed
just
better.
okay?
I don't know, man. It just didn't hit like that for me. Now Kendrick's part was cool because I hadn't seen Kendrick in so long, and I always like when Kendrick performs and stuff like that. He's gonna bring something kind of creative, but just I guess Snoop was crip walking, cool, all right, but we seen him do that.
Let's be honest, like everybody on that stage, with the exception to a degree of Mary J, they're on that stage because of Dre to a degree. Not Kendrick
No,
got the
you're right.
cosign.
Mary was so damn tired.
She did.
But she had to lay down.
Yeah,
She
she
said
did.
she was tired. That's why she laid down.
But when you look at all of those artists, right? Kendrick got the cosign, but everybody else, bro, who the fuck is you without Dre?
Yeah, there might not be a Kendrick without Dre.
Maybe
There
not
might
at this
not.
level.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kendrick said that.
Kendrick said that. This nigga Eminem would still be in Detroit doing whatever the fuck he doing. 50 Cent would be he'd be an afterthought somewhere in New York.
Damn,
Like,
an afterthought.
I'm just saying, to me, man, like this wasn't like the greatest hip hop thing ever, no. But this was one of those moments that I felt like you can go back and be like, yo, like this was a dope moment in time for hip hop.
Look, I was definitely intrigued about the performance or whatever, and then what was happening. Now, I understand. I don't disagree with Dre paid to win. It wouldn't be any of these people without Dre. I totally agree with all that. I'm solely talking about the performance, the way it felt. Like I just wasn't hyped. I did notice the song choices or whatever, and I thought that was cool, being that the platform was the NFL, and you're talking about fuck the police basically. So I thought that was interesting. I thought that was cool that they did that. But as far as just the overall performance, I was like, oh, that's cool. 50's hanging upside down. Homage to to that video. That was all cool. I just wasn't as hype. And I know, and like I know people, it's people that I know that were hype, and I don't knock it, but I was watching it and I just didn't feel that. I didn't feel that energy that you felt.
So from a scale from 1 to 10, how was your energy regarding that performance?
5.
Whoa. See, that's incendiary.
I was lower than that.
Well, I already knew
don't
you.
count.
Yeah, I already knew you was there.
You were just mad
Yeah.
because you couldn't watch the football.
Yeah, it was
Like,
5.
get back to the niggers throwing balls and catching them.
Yeah.
Instead of just running around and dancing.
Yeah, like on the scale, and that's solely based on the optics, right? The way it looks. You know who Dre is, Snoop, and how all of that shit is tied. So I give them points for that. But as far as and Kendrick's performance, I like. But as far as how I felt watching it, it was like, okay, cool.
Wow.
That was cool.
All right, so let's go around the room real quick. I know we typically don't do ratings on Dead End Hip Hop, but in this
We rating
stance,
something?
I just want to know where your energy
The way
level
B
was.
looked up when he
I
said
know, right?
that shit.
I just want to know everybody's
Nigga, what?
energy level because I want to compare it to where Rod was. Obviously, we know him being at a 5 regarding the performance. Beezy, what was your energy level 1 to 10 regarding the performance?
I guess my energy level was like at a 3 or 4 or something.
What is going on? What is going
Beat,
on?
boy. Them Taurus is coming through except this one.
Except me.
Hey, you should have never put this system on it, goddamn. That's so fun.
Right.
So
My energy level for this performance was at an 8. I really enjoyed it. I thought everybody did exactly what they needed to do to be a part of the collective show. Everybody did exactly what they needed to do to execute. So my energy level was at an 8. You was at a 0, huh? All right. Myke.
I'm with you. I was at 8. I'm trying to understand what the hell y'all wanted. What did y'all want them to do? Like actually shoot cops? Like what? I mean, that would have been tight. But I mean,
Kenneth X
what would
wanted
you
that
want?
shit.
What would you want? Like this is dudes that are in there. What? Dre's 60?
He old as shit.
Like
60
50s, like his
something?
50s, late
I thought he
50s,
was-
mid late 50s.
You're probably right. I'm
Yeah,
sure.
I mean, yeah,
I'm
you
sure
might be
you're
right.
right.
He older than me, so
Y'all niggas in the same elementary
Either
class.
way, these are older dudes, with the exception of Kendrick. These are older
Mm-hmm.
dudes, and Mary, who's also older, and they all got up and they performed very well,
Mm-hmm.
and they picked songs that we want them to perform. So I'm just a bit confused. I mean, y'all's opinion is your opinion, sure, but damn, I don't understand why y'all were just so mad about the shit.
I'm not necessarily meh about it because, like I said, I like the idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the idea. I think most of it is coming from the Super Bowl, if anything. I think that has a lot of influence on my expectations of the performance.
Okay, so
Okay.
that's fair.
Okay.
So let's take this performance and drop it on the Grammys.
Right.
Would you have the same feeling? You
I don't
think?
think so. I
Okay,
think
that makes
I
more
think you take
sense.
this performance and drop it on the Grammys. That
So then that's not them and their performance. You were just not happy about seeing them on the Super Bowl.
Yeah, and I said that. Like yeah, it's just
I'm sorry.
I had my that definitely influences my
Your energy.
my energy. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Because I didn't even like having the Super Bowl on. You feel what I'm saying? So you
Oh,
already
so you
got.
turned it on to watch this?
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I turned it on to
Uh-oh.
watch it. I said I was gonna do that.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
I was just asking the
No,
question.
you ain't
No,
saying
I
that.
wasn't.
You asked me that. I caught it.
I haven't been watching
I was
football
just
since
asking
2017.
No, he was trying. He was trying.
No, I
so yes,
wasn't.
you were.
That's
No,
the only
I
way I knew I
wasn't.
could watch it. How else could I have watched it?
You really
YouTube.
think you slick.
I watched it on
That's how I
YouTube.
watched it. I watched it on
YouTube.
YouTube.
I watched it on Reddit.
I wanted to watch it live. I wanted to watch it
I watched
live.
it on Reddit. I watched it on Reddit
Oh,
like a day
I wanted
later.
to watch it live, so yeah, I turned on the Super Bowl to watch it live.
So it worked.
Pied Piper.
So it did work.
See, I knew what he was doing. That's fucked up, man.
Go ahead, Rod.
I don't even know where to go from here. Here's the thing. I'm glad people actually enjoyed it. This is just a personal thing with me. I just, for whatever reason, and I wanted to enjoy it, I just didn't as much as I see other people enjoying it. I was really surprised to see the amount of praise it got, honestly.
How long you
Really?
I'm not.
Surprised?
I'm not.
The
at all.
artists
It don't
and the
take
songs
much.
that they picked, bro. These are like, if we're talking the top 1% of hip hop, everybody that was on that stage is in that top
Yeah.
1%.
Yeah, I'm with Ken.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised that people were receiving this well.
Hell no.
I am not
Bro,
surprised at all.
Kendrick, Eminem, Dre, Snoop,
The name sounds
50.
good.
Hey, is Witters still mad? Are they mad at Eminem for taking the knee?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
we need to talk
yeah,
about
they're
that.
they are.
furious about
The,
that.
the NFL is mad about that.
No, they're not. They
No,
lying.
that was fake. So there was a rumor that was put out. This is what I read at least.
Okay.
There was a rumor that was put out that the NFL told Eminem not to take a league. Take a league.
Take a knee.
Take a knee.
You ain't want to piss?
Take a knee.
God
they
damn,
want
the
him-
NFL fucking
Have
ruthless.
you
I'm
been
telling
that
you,
shit?
man.
Greatest performance ever.
Yeah, that's
Eminem got
the
pissed, start pissing on the stage.
Pissed on the 50-yard line, bro.
No, that was 98
Yes,
M?
yes.
M would have
yes.
pissed on the fucking field.
So for all you motherfuckers.
Yep, but nah, the rumor was they told him not to take a knee, and M did it anyway. But then the NFL, now they could be lying, but the NFL came out afterward and said, no, we
No, we
never
didn't tell
told
them.
anyone
Yeah.
that.
I think they're lying.
I don't know that they're lying either, and I can't remember if we had this discussion here. If I
We
was talking
did.
to
It
somebody
was here.
else.
It was like
But
off camera. Yeah.
It was on camera?
It was
Off
off
camera.
camera. It was off camera. Yeah.
Got it. I
So you
can't-
don't think they're lying?
No, because I mean,
Because that
here's the-
Eminem would call them out as liars.
He ain't said nothing since.
That's true.
That's the thing. Like
That is true.
And I don't think it was M that said it. It was other people saying it.
Right.
I don't think that they would first. I don't think they would tell Eminem that, because telling Eminem that is like basically telling
He's
him
going
to do it.
to do it, yeah.
And secondly, if it was actually true, it would have been in writing.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah.
would have not come out and said, we didn't say that, because Eminem could have easily just been like, okay, we'll explain this.
Yeah.
So I don't think it really happened.
The
I
only-
think M just did it because he felt it.
The only
And
thing
if
I
they
heard-
told him not to, he would have said something.
The only thing
I
I
agree.
heard them take out, they had Kendrick take out, if Bloods and the Crips all got along, they had to take
Yeah.
out that line.
Yeah.
But they
I
let him
did
leave
see
in
that.
the
Yeah.
Popo.
We don't
thing,
mess with Popo or
Yeah.
whatever it is.
So look,
I'm learning.
some of you people have asked us about this during our live. So make sure you tune in every Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, because we go live. And sometimes your questions and or super chats become topics of conversation. So obviously, with the Super Bowl halftime performance being constituted of all hip hop acts outside of Mary J, but you throw in her hip hop as well, and a surprise appearance by 50 Cent. Your boys that did in hip hop had to talk about it, man. There's no way that we could have just let this one slide on by.
We didn't even talk about Thick 50 Cent.
No, we did it. We did
I
it.
thought he looked great, by the way. I did.
The nigga old, bro.
He looked great.
I'm surprised that thing held him.
Hey, we'll catch you. We'll catch you next time. Make sure you tune in every Sunday live 2 p.m. We out this bitch, man. Peace.
Peace.
Who said he was 75 cents? Somebody said he was 75 cents.